And if I'm doing it for me and I'm happy with me,
then it'll work for me.
You're all good, homie.
That's it.
All
I
good.
know it's the same with you too.
JT and Jonesy. Ba, 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 da, ba. JT and Jonesy. Ba, 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 da, ba. We'll pick you up when you are blue. We're puppets now, but so are you. We're JT and Jonesy. Ba, 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 da, ba. Yeah.
All right, we're rolling.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
JT and Jonesy.
Show. We don't do that anymore like
I
we used
know.
to.
It's okay. We don't need to.
Yeah, you're right.
We're on episode what?
27.
All right.
No, 28.
28?
This is 28.
Oh my goodness.
I think.
We're doing it.
Yeah. I said I wanted to get to 30, and we're dang close, and now I don't know what to do.
Maybe 30 more? We'll see.
I hope so.
So today, we want to talk about marriage.
Marriage.
Love and marriage.
It's an institution.
It can be, I guess.
You get institutionalized.
I didn't. I don't feel institutionalized. I think some people do.
Right.
Some people feel like
well, let's give
they're
them
kind of stuck.
Let's give them the scoop on us. We've both been married before.
Right.
And two other people, obviously. And it didn't work out.
It didn't.
And we found each other.
We did.
So basically, we've been together for 10 years, and we're not actually
legally married.
Maybe common law.
Yeah, I guess common law is probably.
But we are
now.
technically engaged. We've been engaged for 3 years.
Yeah. We take our time.
Yeah, take the plunge, but go slow.
Slow motion.
Slow motion. Yeah, man. So we have grand plans for ourselves, but we just never felt rushed.
Well,
I didn't, at least this time around.
Yeah, not this time.
The first time I did. Kind of. I rushed myself.
Exactly. The first time, I didn't feel rushed by anyone. I didn't have any kind of like shotgun wedding or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I did feel like, oh, well, this is the next step in my life. So I guess I should get married. That's the next. That's the only thing that's missing.
Yeah.
So I need to be married, and then if I
Kids,
go by a timeline,
house,
kids,
everything.
Exactly.
Retirement.
So we get kind of caught up in what's the timeline? Well, am I not successful if I haven't gotten married, had kids, have a house, that kind of thing. So that was what was
biological
rushing me.
clock ticking supposedly too.
Right.
Everybody's like, oh, if you don't have kids by 40, you're never gonna have kids.
Are you kidding me? Women are trying to do it before 35.
Right.
Because then it's terrifying when people start talking about all the things that could go wrong.
I know.
And
I know. We did it. Andrea, or Jonesy here, sorry. Y'all know her as Andrea anyway, so. She had both our kids after 35, right?
Yep.
So Scotty and Rex were born after 35, and every time we went to the doctor, it was like, you need this test. Now you need this test. Now we're going to stick a needle in the fetus.
That was
not in the
actually...
fetus, the amniotic
We
sac
didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I know, but they do it.
Yeah, people do that. The first time it was a lot because I had never had children. I'd never been pregnant. I mean, this is a lot of information, but I guess I'll tell y'all. But, you know, it was a lot of testing and things like that. And the second time around, the lady said, you're more healthy than some 25-year-olds. So I'm cool if you're cool. I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So it's all about allowing or not allowing outside influences to create fear in your mind when it comes to marriage, children, expectations. Like, where are the expectations coming from?
I don't know. Self, I guess, because it's only self.
Or from your family, your
there's something to
society.
Yeah. I mean, what, like 300, 500 years ago, people didn't even live to 45? You know? Ooh. But in the Bible, let's say, was it Sarah?
Then they lived to be like 200 or something, right?
Yeah, she had a child at 100 in the 90s.
Yeah.
And somebody recently did, like very late in life, had children.
Yeah, a lady in India.
Yeah. Really late in life. So that just proves to me it's all in our minds.
Right.
They never believed it. Like your grandmother, she just recently passed, God bless her.
Yeah.
and she didn't go to the hospital. She never was sick. She never had ailments.
Well,
she was,
went
how old was she
right
when
before
went?
she passed because
Well,
she was
like
about to
forced there,
pass,
'cause she was going
and-
to pass at home.
she did pass at home.
Well, I
But
mean, her plan was.
She
I
went to the
guess.
hospital. She
Yeah.
said, "You know, I prayed to see my grandmother, and I woke up in the hospital." She said, I've never been here. It's not
Yeah.
comfortable.
No.
I don't like this. I'm like, yeah, Grandma,
Yeah.
nobody does.
No, it's not a place to go and just sit.
No,
It's
but
like, get in, get out, get
it's
your
for
stuff
emergencies.
fixed. Yeah,
Anyway, we were talking about marriage.
marriage. Well,
So-
the expectations of life in society.
Exactly.
So marriage is not. It doesn't avoid those expectations, and we adopt certain things from our parents. You're right, and society.
well,
And Brad Pitt and Angelina, and I mean,
well,
what
and
they're telling
the first
us-
people that you watch
It
are
is.
your parents.
Yeah.
So your parents got divorced.
Yep.
That right there is probably a fear
yeah,
right away.
something you might have to understand if you
Right.
don't have understanding.
Right.
Yeah,
Or if your
create
parents
it.
have been together forever,
yeah,
then that's also, oh man, you know,
Yeah.
what
And
if
that
I
could
don't?
be-
What if I don't stay married
Yeah.
for a long time? What if I get divorced?
and that could keep you locked in a loveless marriage
Absolutely,
just for those expectations.
that's true.
So it's like it's all personal, and it's all really like the spirit is nudging. You know,
True. I think that people really have to trust themselves.
yeah,
Ask yourself before you even get married.
Mhm.
Ask yourself, why do I want to be married?
yeah,
Seriously,
yeah, right.
why do I want to be married? And because I'm not against marriage at all. We're gonna get married.
Yeah, next year.
Yep. But
Yes, Lucas.
for me, it's like
Sorry, dudes.
ask.
She's spoken for now.
Oh.
This is the most affection we've given each other all day so far. Aww.
Anyway,
Puppy love, marriage and stuff.
but what about? Okay, let's say
Okay.
we're married. We've
Yeah.
been married for however long. Let's hypothetically say,
Okay.
and you start to feel like. You had
Bored?
kids. No, you've had kids. Your body's different.
Yeah.
What about expectations with that? Do you
Like-
feel like you have to look a certain way for your partner,
Oh yeah.
for yourself?
Well, I mean, my answer would always be for yourself, but
Exactly.
But in a relationship like a marriage, your partner is your life partner,
Right.
and you're helping each other through bad and good and whatever.
Yeah.
That's the choice. So, I mean, for me, I would prefer if you kept it together, and I know you would prefer if I did.
Absolutely.
But is it necessary? I don't know.
well,
Do I just
think,
say screw it and I'm married now and I'm just gonna let it all go because I don't
Right.
want to work out anymore or
Yeah.
whatever it is? I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I think that you have to go deeper than that. You have to go deeper and say,
Yeah.
why am I letting myself go, or why do I not feel good right
yeah,
now?
yeah.
It has nothing to do with doing it for someone else. You have to do it for yourself.
Right.
You have to feel like, well, I need to start moving my body because I feel better. It makes
Well-
me feel better.
But what about like, okay, I'm working real hard and I just had kids and my body isn't coming back together.
It's
Should
all-
I stress about this for my husband's sake and be like, oh, or for me, let's say something happens to me and I gain weight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh gosh, she's not attracted to me anymore. And it's almost obvious because, I mean, you live with this person and say sex stops happening,
Right.
and affection stops happening, and all you can do is relate it to the fact that you changed.
Right.
How do you reconcile
But what's
that?
changed right in the beginning when you started talking about that is
Yeah.
your mindset. You
Yeah,
said,
exactly.
oh man, does she not want me? Does she not this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
You start going down this rabbit hole of, am I not good enough?
Yeah. right.
And it doesn't help.
No,
It doesn't help
it makes
the
it
situation.
worse.
Yeah.
Because
it
then the partner
exasperates
is like, yeah. they feel it.
exacerbates. What did I say?
Exasperates. I'm exasperated.
I'm gonna say exacerbate. That's what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Either one might actually work, but exacerbate makes sense. So,
Yeah.
it exacerbates the problem.
Yeah.
We are just, then you get stuck in a loop and you're like, well, the partner is probably feeling it, and they're probably insecure about something themselves,
Right.
or they see their partner is insecure, so they may say, oh, don't worry, baby, you're going to lose that weight. And all that does is affirm the problem, and it continues the cycle and makes it worse.
Right. I think ultimately the solution situation here, because we could talk about all the issues that we can all have, but
Right.
in regards to solutions, because that's what people are looking for. They're looking for solutions. That's
I
why
am.
weight loss, exercise programs, all of that are so huge right now.
Right.
But honestly, go in. Ask yourself, why? Why? What's going on with me? It's all energy.
True.
Extra weight or not enough weight, because there are folks who are extra skinny,
True.
and their partners may not like that either.
Yeah, I
And
guess so.
you have to ask yourself, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Well,
Am
the
I out of
focus-
balance?
And-
How do I get back in balance?
Right. And here's the thing. People talk about balance, and I think we are always in balance, but is it the balance we prefer? So
I don't
let's say
agree with that.
one side is heavier than the other, you're still in balance
I don't
because
agree.
it's a duality.
I don't agree. I'm
But you
talking
want to
about.
get on the right balance. Does that make sense? No, I guess not. But what
I don't know. It doesn't really.
The thing for me is this. When we're getting married, I have to be mature enough to say to myself, is this the type of person, and is this the person that I want to be with, even if, let's say, they gain weight or get sick or all of that?
Right.
Am I going to be here for that?
Right.
And-
Well, when you take those vows, this
Well,
says
you say
for
you have to.
richer, for poor,
Better or
for
worse?
sickness and in health.
Yeah.
You know, and those are serious.
Yeah,
so
but-
if you're really not willing to stick around, you might want to rethink that.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
because
Other than that, it's just like, oh, it's playing. We're playing house.
right.
And I believe that's the biggest reason divorce happens so much.
Right.
People are playing house. They're not actually becoming partners. They're not supporting each other, and they're not unconditionally loving each other. Mainly because they probably can't love themselves.
They're not
unconditionally.
unconditionally. Yep, that's it. They're not unconditionally loving themselves.
And that's a
So-
hard thing because we watch our parents, and most likely our parents don't unconditionally love themselves, even if they're in a relationship forever. You know?
Well, we all go through that at
Yeah.
certain times. I mean, I'm not going to, like I said, like I always say, I can only talk about myself.
Yeah.
And we all go through it. We obviously do.
Yeah.
If you see that going on in your parents, in your friends, whatever,
It's going on
look
you.
within.
Yeah,
Look
exactly.
within. That's what I say.
Well, don't
And-
try to change anybody else, I guess. but-
No. Try to figure out what's going on with you.
yeah. So,
And-
do we keep ourselves together then?
What?
I'm going to do it for me. I think we
Yeah.
already said that, right?
Yeah.
But in a marriage,
I can only do it for me. And if I'm
Oh,
doing
baby.
it for me and I'm happy with me,
then it'll work for
you're
me.
all good, homie.
That's it.
All
I know
good.
it's the same with you too. So,
Yeah.
so come on, babies. Keep it together.
Keep it together.
For
Love each
yourselves.
other.
Love each other. Love yourself.
Yes.
And the
Don't be so
ultimate-
hard on yourself. Just
Yeah.
give yourself some love, man.
Yeah, man.
And I know it may sound cheesy, but it is important.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
is.
And we
So-
can talk another episode about gaining weight as an issue because I feel like people give it to food. They give too much power to food.
That's a whole different topic.
So
we'll talk
go
about
on
that some
next
other time.
Okay.
Leave comments.
Yeah.
Share,
Let's
like,
talk,
do all
babies.
that, and let us know what you think, what you
Yeah.
want to hear about, what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
We got lots to say.
Yeah, we do. So catch y'all on the flip.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.